hard to capture, extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifesting. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my psyche.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, and I gotta talk to anime onlys, okay? Like, normally I don't talk about manga spoilers before the actual chapter comes out, but this is your warning. Get the fuck off of this video right now. Get the fuck off the video right now, because we're talking about some major spoilers. You've been warned. So, yo, I just checked out some of the leaked images for Boruto chapter 45, okay? Like, I didn't look at all of them, mainly because I don't want to spoil myself for the whole thing, because part of what I like to do with the actual reviews is I like to read the chapter, then give you my immediate thoughts right after the fact, so it's more of a reaction slash a review. I go into it with no bullet points. It's literally me just kind of talking off the top of my head from memory about the actual chapter, so I don't want to take that away from the experience. But dude, this chapter right here is gonna be a lore dump, but most importantly, Kashin Koji versus Jigen, the fight that's been built up for over 2 months now. And really, when you think about it, this fight has been teased and set up for a year and a half now. Holy crap, dude. There's a panel in this chapter. There's a panel where Koji is talking to Jigen, getting ready to attack him, and Jigen, who has less than 10% of his chakra, impales Kashin Koji with several of those chakra rods, and it strongly looks as if Kashin Koji is dead. And I don't know about you, I know we haven't seen all of Kashin Koji's jutsu or the way that he fights, but let's be real for a second. We've seen what Jigen can do, we've seen what this guy can do, and we know that this guy clapped Naruto and Sasuke, and he did it. It cost him his body. His body was breaking down, but he managed to take out a full power Naruto and Sasuke. So Jigen going against Kashin Koji in his base form, I wasn't shocked that Koji fell to a fate like this. Even if Kashin Koji is able to stay alive, even if this is the case, this is a game changer, okay? This is a game changer for a couple of reasons. Number one, when it comes to Kashin Koji, very popular character. The other thing is the mystery element of what's going on. Who is Kashin Koji? What's his ties to Konoha? All that information, that's stuff that has been a subplot in the manga. And I've said for a while now that when you look at the way that they're doing the story, it really reminds me of how they kind of strung along the whole who is Toby thing. And we had all these mysteries about who Toby was, and was he Izuna, was he Sasuke from the future, was Toby a Zetsu, we had all these theories back in the day. And the thing is you know, after about 2.5 years, we got an answer to who this guy was. And I made a video last year and I said, hey, I think sometime in the spring of 2020, we're gonna get an answer to who this guy is. And we're in the spring right now, and it looks like Kashin Koji's on his deathbed. Now, unless Ikimoto and Kodachi just troll us, okay? Unless they just troll us and they never reveal who Koji is or what his ties to Konoha are, I think we're gonna get the answer in the next chapter, because this Koji versus Jigen fight actually takes place at the end of the chapter. It looks like there's some ties with the Otsutsuki clan that are being explained there. Looks like we're getting some stuff with the God Tree. It's gonna be very interesting to see how all of this is kind of tied up. But what really worries me about this, though, what really worries me is if we're gonna go the route of killing Kashin Koji now, if we're gonna go this route, what else do you have in the story right now that is going to supplement that? Okay, so you have Boruto with this whole crisis with Momoshiki inside of his body. Sure, that's great, and maybe that can develop into a very solid conflict. If it's handled correctly, I think it can be done. But the thing is, it's like we kind of saw that with the main character, and when it comes to Kashin Koji, like the difference with this reveal and the Who is Toby reveal is Kashin Koji is not the main antagonist. Whereas at that point in the story, Obito / Toby, that was the main threat that we were dealing with. There's so much more you can do with a character like Kashin Koji, where he's essentially a chaos disruptor, where he just shows up and the plot moves when this guy shows up. Think about the Owl arc when this guy showed up. The plot moved forward. We got Kawaki. We found out this dude was about to sneak into Konoha. Delta acts. He's a engine that moves the story forward. So I want to see who's going to serve that role from here. There's a chance of setting Kawaki up for it, but I need to see one more push from Kawaki before I even give him that title. And I gotta say this, when it comes to this whole Kashin Koji and Jigen thing, this cat and mouse game that they've been setting up since way back when it comes to the vessel, where Kashin Koji's like, oh shit, what was the real reason that he had me go after the vessel? He could just teleport to Kawaki. Like I stated in the last chapter when I did the discussion videos, I said that Jigen was setting a trap for Kashin Koji. It looks like in this chapter we're getting the confirmation of it. So my question to you guys, I'm going to end the video with this, but my question to you guys is going to be very simple. So how would you guys feel if Kashin Koji was killed off? Do you think that it will work if we find out Kashin Koji's backstory and what his relationship to Jigen is? Or would you be disappointed if Kashin Koji is killed off and he's treated like all the other villains that we've seen so far, where he's killed off, we know next to nothing about him? How would you guys feel about that? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.